I have worked with businesses that had thousands of webinar registrants, incredible engagement, and glowing feedback, and yet almost no sales. If that's your situation, I want to be very clear about something upfront. This is not a traffic issue. It's not a pricing issue, and it's not because your audience is cheap. Today, I will show you why interest doesn't turn into buying and how to correct it. I am sure you recognize this instantly. People stay until the end. They say things like, oh, this was super valuable. I learned a lot. I'm loving this. I'm going to rewatch this. Or they even go as far as saying, best webinar I've seen in a while. Then the offer appears, and then the room goes cold. No urgency. Literally, no one is buying. No movement. No decision. The hard truth, interest and buying are driven by completely different psychological forces. Yes, it's all in the head. Most webinars optimize heavily for interest and accidentally suppress buying. Now, interest is created when people feel understood. Buying happens when people feel unable to stay where they are. If your webinar makes people feel validated, intelligent, capable, but never makes them confront the cost of staying the same, they will leave. Think about it this way. If you have a friend and you're trying to help them lose weight, and you explain to them how easy it is and the exercises that they're going to be doing and the type of diet that they have to go through in order to lose, let's say, 10 pounds of fat, they think, oh, that's amazing, that's good, I'm going to start tomorrow. And that tomorrow never happens. But if you tell them that, hey, if you keep going this way, you're going to end up diabetic or you will have a stroke, they will feel it, why they should start moving and why they should start losing weight. That's the point of a webinar as well. That's what we call tension. And experienced presenters often avoid tension because they don't want to scare people. They don't want to sound negative and they don't want to push hard. So they focus on education and inspiration. But education without consequence creates comfort, not movement. Every buying decision requires a moment where the audience realizes doing nothing is no longer acceptable. If your webinar never creates that realization, the offer feels optional. Here's what you can do today and put this whole thing into practice. Mid-webinar, you must slow down and explicitly articulate what happens if nothing changes, how long they've likely been stuck, why information alone hasn't solved it. Say something like this. If what you've tried so far was enough, you wouldn't be here. And if nothing changes in the next 6 months, this problem doesn't pause. It compounds. Now, the offer isn't about buying something. It's about escaping inertia. People don't buy because they're interested. They buy because staying the same becomes more painful than changing. Your webinar must make that unmistakably clear.